Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Mitsuko, so thank you so much for watching this video. So today I want to do a no foundation makeup look, so let's get into it. Now, since this look is all about the base, I'm going to start with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I really like this. Now, you can use this as a primer or moisturizer. I mostly like to use it as a moisturizer, just another layer of moisture because my skin is really dry. I have dry patches on my forehead and also around my nose. So I feel like this helps a lot. So I'm going to start with this one first. It feels so good on the skin. Typically, I don't color correct, but since I'm not using my foundation, I'm going to use this concealer from Fenty. This has a little bit of orange in it, so I'm going to use this just to correct the darker areas. Part of my face is a little bit darker, like my skin is not even, and around my mouth also it's darker, and same thing on this side, and then a little bit on my forehead. And just a little bit for my dark circles. Now, if you want a no makeup look where it actually looks like you're not wearing any makeup, I did a video already on that, so I will link the video for you down below so if you want to check it out. So I'm just using a brush just to blend it out. And I find that it makes a huge difference already. So I'm using the NARS Blurring Balm, and I love this one. This one is in the shade Universal, and the good thing about this is that you can apply it on top of your makeup also to set it. And I also want my skin to be glowy, so I'm going to use the Eavesdrop by Fenty. This one is Bronze Jasper. I'm going to mix the two together. Using this brush from Makeup Forever, just going to take some on the back of my hand and then just apply it on my face. So far, this is what my face looks like. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to bronze first, and I'm using the NARS Power Bronzer, and this one's in the shade Deep. This cream bronzer is really nice because it's light and it's also buildable, and I really like the shade. It looks beautiful on my skin. I'll put this in the areas where I typically bronze, and then I'll go in with the concealer for the coverage wherever I need to. So the next step is to conceal areas wherever you need coverage. So for me, it would be my under eyes, right? Also a little bit on my cheeks. So I'm going to spot conceal using a concealer that is pretty much close to my skin tone, as close as possible. That way you'll have a little bit of that coverage. So you don't want to add too much. Just go in with a little bit and then build it up if ever you need it. So going to use the MD26 concealer from McGrath, and I'm going to put some on my under eyes first. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I do see some spots around here, for example, there. Going to add some here, just a dab, and I'll just do the same thing on the other side. I'm also adding some on my lids. Using a beauty blender just to blend everything. Okay, and then I'm just dragging this a little bit down just to add more coverage in this area, just to make everything even and seamless. So I want to add a little bit more of the Dynasty Myricks bronzer, just because I feel like I lost some of it. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty blush. This one is in the shade Love. It's a beautiful terracotta. And then apply it on my cheeks. I'm also bringing it up to my temple. And I'm using this sponge just to make sure the blush is blending into my forehead, because you don't want any harsh lines. I love a bright under eye, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Skin concealer. This one's in the shade 4.3, and I'm just adding this in close to my inner corner here. Just a dot should be enough. Going to put some of the Pat McGrath on my forehead, nose bridge, and then some of the Makeup Forever. And I like mixing the two together just because it makes it less harsh. I'm going to add some of the Dewy Skin Mist. This one is from Tatcha. I love adding this just because I find that one, it gives me the dewy skin that I'm looking for, and then two, it just melts my makeup. It just makes everything look beautiful. So beautiful. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder in the shade medium 2 just to set my highlight and also my T-zone. I'm going to use the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder just to set the rest of my face. Bronzing using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. And I'm adding a little bit of that. For the eyes, I'm using the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey palette, and then I'll start with this shade. Put that into my crease. Okay, bringing that close to my nose bridge as well. Just adding that all over my lid. I'll add that into my crease as well, just on top. Going back in with the first brush and then blend the edges. Taking some of the first shade as well, adding that on top, blending the two together. I'm going to add this shade, which this is what it looks like. How beautiful is it? I want to do something monochromatic, almost monochromatic, just to see. So I'm putting that all over my lid. And then a little bit into my crease, just a little bit. For my bottom lash line, I'm going back in with the first shade, this one, and I'm going to put it on all over my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to add more of the darker shade on top of that. Right on top. And then on my cheeks, I'm adding the Lush Blush Duo from Fashion Fair. This is in Chocolate Chip, and I'm adding this shade. And I'm going to set everything with the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. I'm going to start with Filt'r from MAC. Okay, and then I'm going to add Candy Milk. This one is from Fenty, it's a cream shade. I hope you can see that you don't need to wear foundation every time you wear makeup. Now, I like to do it just because I love foundation, but if you don't like foundation, you can always do this. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to let me know what you think down below. And if you haven't done it already, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.